Hello students, good morning. Today we will start our next topic. There is a electromagnetic waves chapter is going on. There in last class we have done about the properties of the electromagnetic wave, from where it will generate, and there is a how this one is a traveling in our nature, and about these there is a different type of the electromagnetic wave we have done. So today we will start our next topic, Maxwell equation. That equation given by the Maxwell, that is a depend upon the electromagnetism, electric field as well as the magnetic field. These equations are given by the Maxwell, that's why their name is given is the Maxwell equation. These are the four laws is given by the Maxwell. First is Gauss law of electrostatic. First Maxwell equation, that is a Gauss law of electrostatic. Already you have done in first unit. Electrostatic, that means charges at rest. Gauss law of electrostatic. This law states that electric flux through a closed surface is 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge Q enclosed by the surface S. That this law state that the electric flux through a closed surface S is 1 by epsilon naught times of total charge that is enclosed inside the surface times the total charge Q enclosed by surface. That is a Gauss law of electrostatic. Then we can say E electric field E dot ds, that is equal to Q by epsilon naught, that inside the closed surface S. That is the first law of the Maxwell equation. We can say that is Gauss law of electrostatic. Now second is the Gauss law of electromagnetism. This also you have done already. Gauss law of magnetism. Then according to this law, the magnetic flux through a closed surface is always zero. Then we can say according to this law, the magnetic flux through any closed surface is always zero. Clear? Then total closed surface that we are taking as, then magnetic field inside the closed surface equal to 0. Clear? That is the Gauss law of the magnetism and second equation of the Maxwell. According to this one, then we can say that magnetic fold, single magnetic fold does not exist in our nature. There should be both pole north and south. If we will cut any magnet from the mid, then again it will acquire both pole north and south pole. Next is a Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. This also we know about that changing of magnetic flux induces an electric field. Then we can write it. This law tells that a changing magnetic field induces an electric field. Induce an electric field. then we can say that inside this one E dot dl, that is equal to minus d phi by dt. Clear? Now from E we can write there induced EMF, that is equal to minus d by dt B dot ds. That is a Faraday law of the electromagnetic induction, and we can say third equation of the Maxwell. Then by the Maxwell there is a combination of electric and magnetic field. All terms are given by the again by Maxwell. There is a fourth is a modified Ampere rule, modified Ampere law. Then this also we have done, that is a magnetic field in a closed surface, closed circuit, that is equal to times of the mu of the total current. But this one is the modified, there added some extra current, that is known as the displacement current through a closed surface. Now we can say that this modified rule, this rule according to this law state that the line integral of magnetic field around any closed circuit C is equal to mu naught times the total current, that is the conduction current as well as the displacement current. Conduction plus displacement current now cut from your syllabus. Displacement current, that is a current which is generated between the two plate. When we are keeping these plate with some distance, then between these plate their current will generate, that is known as a displacement current. Threading closed circuit, that we can say that B dot dl is equal to mu naught I conduction current plus displacement current. Then we can say that conduction current plus displacement current is the epsilon naught d phi by dt. That current will generate due to the change of the magnetic field by the magnetic flux. These are there is a four equation of the Maxwell. That first is the Gauss law of the electrostatic, next is the Gauss law of magnetism, third equation from the Faraday law of electromagnetic induction, and fourth is a modified Ampere circular law. Clear now? Now next is that Maxwell's prediction of the electromagnetic wave. A time varying magnetic field is a source of changing electric field. Maxwell prediction of EM wave, that first are time varying magnetic field is a source of changing electric field, and second a time varying electric field is a source of changing magnetic field. That means if we will change the magnetic field with the time, then electric field will produce. If we will time varying electric field is a source of changing magnetic field. If we will that electric field changing with the time, then it will be responsible for the magnetic field. There is a prediction by the Maxwell. That is, a electromagnetic wave is a wave radiated by the accelerated charge which propagate through the space as couple electric field and magnet, and oscillating perpendicular to each other and to the direction of the propagation of wave. That is the electromagnetic wave. Understood? That is, electromagnetic wave is those wave which are radiated, which are generated from the accelerating charge. This is the basic term of the EM wave, which propagate through a space as electric and magnetic field both are oscillating perpendicular with each other, then to the direction of propagation of wave. Clear? Next our topic, that is a type of the electromagnetic wave. There is a 7 type of the electromagnetic wave. In yesterday in on your WhatsApp that I sent different type of the electromagnetic wave. There is a spectrum. First is a radio wave, then microwave, infrared wave, visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma. These are the 7 type of the EM waves. You have to learn about the property of EM waves and their frequency and wavelength and use, where we can use it. Now you can see from your book. Then there I told you learn this table properly. Radio wave, that is the first is a radio wave, then microwave, infrared, visible and ultraviolet and X-rays and gamma rays. That frequency of the radio wave is a less frequency and highest frequency of the gamma rays, and all different waves is a lie between radio wave and gamma rays. And visible rays, their frequency is 4 into 10 raised to power 14 to 7 into 10 raised to power 14. These range you have to learn, and wavelength also, and their how in these are produced and their use, where we can use these type of the waves. Clear? This table learn properly from your book. In your book having I send already picture also of this table, so learn it and write this chapter in your fair notebook also. Complete your fair notebook till this topic. Okay.